Hello guys. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are narrating Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So let's start the video. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is a fantasy novel written by British author J.K. Rowling and the second novel in the Harry Potter series. The plot follows Harry's second year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, during which a series of messages on the walls of the school's corridors warn that the Chamber of Secrets has been opened and that the heir of Slytherin would kill all pupils who do not come from all magical families. These threats are found after attacks that leave residents of the school petrified. Throughout the year, Harry and his friends Ron and Hermione investigate the attacks. On Harry Potter's 12th birthday, the Dursley family, Harry's uncle Vernon, Aunt Petunia, and cousin Dudley, hold a dinner party for a potential client of Vernon's drill manufacturing company. Harry is not invited but is content to spend the evening quietly in his bedroom, although he is confused why his school friends have not sent cards or presents. However, while in his room, a house elf named Dobby shows up at his house and warns him not to return to Hogwarts and admits to intercepting Harry's post from his friends. Having failed to persuade Harry to voluntarily give up his place at Hogwarts, Dobby then attempts to get him expelled by using magic to smash Aunt Petunia's dessert on the kitchen floor and framing Harry, who is not allowed to use magic outside school. Uncle Vernon's business deal falls through, but Harry is given a second chance from the Ministry of Magic and allowed to return at the start of the school year. In the meantime, Uncle Vernon punishes Harry, fitting locks to his bedroom door and bars to the windows. However, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley arrives with his twin brothers Fred and George and their father Arthur's enchanted Fort Anglia. They rescue Harry, who stays at the Weasleys' family home, the Burrow, for the remainder of his holidays. Harry and the other Weasleys, Mother Molly, third eldest son Percy, and daughter Ginny travel to Diagon Alley. They are then reunited with Hermione Granger and introduced to Lucius Malfoy, father of Harry's school nemesis Draco, and Gilderoy Lockhart, a conceited autobiographer who has been appointed Defense Against the Dark Arts professor after the death of Professor Quirrell. When Harry and Ron approach Platform 93/4 and King's Cross Station, it refuses to allow them to pass. They decide to fly Arthur's car to Hogwarts after missing the train when they cannot get through the barrier. Harry and Ron crash into a whomping willow on the grounds, and Ron's wand is damaged. In punishment for the crash, Ron cleans the school trophies, and Harry helps Professor Lockhart, whose classes are chaotic, with addressing his fan mail. Harry learns of some wizards' prejudice about blood status in terms of pure blood, only wizarding heritage, and those with muggle, non-magical parentage. He is alone in hearing an unnerving voice seemingly coming from the walls of the school itself. During a death day party for Gryffindor House's ghost nearly headless Nick, Harry, Ron, and Hermione run into the school caretaker Argus Filch's petrified cat, Mrs. Norris, along with a warning scrawled on the wall: "The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the heir, beware." Rumors fly around the school regarding the Chamber of Secrets' history. Harry and his friends discover from Cuthbert Binns, the ghostly professor of history of magic, that it allegedly houses a terrible monster and was created by one of the school's founders, Salazar Slytherin, after a fundamental disagreement with the other founders, Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin believed students of non-magical parentage should be refused entry to the school. So, he built the chamber to finish his mission. Only his heir can open it and control the monster inside. During a Quidditch game, a bludger, one of the balls involved in Quidditch, chases after Harry instead of zigzagging toward any player it can hit. The rogue bludger breaks Harry's arm. In an attempt to mend it, Lockhart accidentally removes all the bones from Harry's broken arm, which requires an overnight stay in the hospital wing to heal. Dobby returns in the middle of the night to visit Harry in the hospital wing, revealing that it was he who charmed the bludger and sealed the gateway at King's Cross, and that the Chamber of Secrets was opened before. Another attack occurs, this time on a first-year Gryffindor named Colin Creevey, who idolizes Harry, and the school goes into a state of panic. A dueling class is then set up for the students, led by Lockhart and Potions Master/head of Slytherin House Severus Snape, during which it is revealed that Harry is a Parselmouth, meaning he has the rare ability to speak to snakes. This sparks rumors yet again because students around the school suspect Harry is the heir of Slytherin. Salazar Slytherin was also a Parselmouth. Circumstantial evidence to support this theory arrives in the form of another attack, this time on Hufflepuff's second year, Justin Finch Fletchley and nearly headless Nick. Harry, Ron, and Hermione began to suspect Draco Malfoy is behind the attacks, given his family history of remaining well within Slytherin ranks and open hostility toward Muggle-born students. After talking about their speculations, Hermione concocts Polyjuice Potion, which allows Harry and Ron to look like Draco's Boris lackeys, Vincent Crabbe and Gregory Goyle, for an hour. Harry and Ron use this hour to interrogate Draco. This comes to nothing because Draco's father only told his son the general facts of the previous opening of the chamber, and that it occurred 50 years previously. Meanwhile, moaning Myrtle Warren, an existentially moppy ghost that haunts a girl's bathroom at Hogwarts, unwittingly provides a new clue in the form of a diary deposited in her stall. The trio discover the diary belonged to Tom Riddle, a student who knows all too well about the chamber, having been witness to a fellow student's death while the chamber was opened 50 years ago. The culprit, Riddle reveals to Harry, was none other than Rubeus Hagrid, now gamekeeper for Hogwarts. When Hermione is attacked next, alongside a Ravenclaw prefect, the school is put on lockdown, and Headmaster Albus Dumbledore and Hagrid are forced to leave. Fortunately for Harry and Ron, Hagrid left a set of instructions: follow the spiders currently fleeing into the Forbidden Forest. They do this, only to find the monster that was blamed for the attacks 50 years before, a massive acromantula named Aragog, who explains to them that the real monster is one spiders fear above all others. When Harry and Ron try to leave, Aragog says they cannot leave because his sons and daughters have not eaten for a long time and plan to eat the boys. Before the spiders can grab them, Arthur's Ford Anglia arrives, and the boys use the car to escape. Hermione provides the last set of clues that inform them of the monster's identity, a basilisk, hence Harry's ability to understand it, that kills with a stare, although no one is dead because of various devices through which they indirectly saw the monster, and that spiders, such as Aragog and his offspring, fear above all others. Harry figures out from hints Aragog dropped that the student who died during the previous attacks was Myrtle, and when Ginny is taken by the monster into the chamber, Harry and Ron discover that the entrance is in the bathroom they have been using to make Polyjuice Potion. Harry, Ron, and Lockhart enter the chamber, but the dunder-headed professor, who reveals that he is a fraud, causes a rockfall while attempting to erase the boys' memories with Ron's damaged wand, permanently losing his memory in the process. Separated from Ron, Harry enters the Chamber of Secrets alone to find an unconscious Ginny and Tom Riddle, who claims to be a memory preserved in his diary for the last 50 years. Riddle shows Harry that his full name, Tom Marvolo Riddle, can be made into the anagram I am Lord Voldemort. Tom Riddle is in fact Voldemort's true name, and it was he who opened the chamber 50 years before and framed Hagrid. Riddle is the true heir of Slytherin. By possessing Ginny through his diary, Riddle has been continuing what he started 50 years before. Harry's loyalty to Dumbledore in the face of Riddle summons Dumbledore's Phoenix Fox, who arrives with the Sorting Hat. Fox blinds the basilisk, allowing Harry to remove the sword of Godric Gryffindor from the Sorting Hat and slay the creature. Though fatally poisoned by the basilisk, Fox's healing tears save Harry, who uses a basilisk fang to stab Riddle's diary. Both the diary and Riddle are destroyed, and Ginny is restored. Harry, Ron, Ginny, and Lockhart return to the main castle and reunite with McGonagall, Dumbledore, and Mr. and Mrs. Weasley. Ginny, whose possession by Voldemort caused all of the petrification and troubles over the course of the year, is given a reprieve by Dumbledore. He reasons that greater wizards have been duped by Voldemort before, and takes great interest in the qualities of the diary, which Harry gives to him. Lucius Malfoy bursts in after this meeting, demanding to know why and how Dumbledore has returned to the school. He is accompanied by Dobby, revealing that Dobby is enslaved to the Malfoys. The house elf also provides Harry with unspoken clues regarding the diary's ownership. Although it was Tom Riddle's, it had been in the Malfoys' possession. While in Diagon Alley over the summer, Lucius, a follower of Voldemort, had slipped the diary into Ginny's cauldron to ensure the reopening of the Chamber of Secrets. Harry returns the diary, devising a scenario involving his own sock that frees Dobby from the Malfoys' employment, hence provoking an attack on Harry. Dobby jumps in and saves Harry. The petrified students are cured. Gryffindor wins the House Cup again by earning 400 more points. Harry and Ron both receive Special Services to School award. The end-of-year exams are cancelled, much to Hermione's chagrin. Hagrid returns in the middle of the final feast. Lockhart is discharged from his job as defense against the dark arts teacher, and Harry returns to Privet Drive in higher spirits than he last left it. Thank you for watching this video. More videos coming soon. Subscribe our channel and click on the bell button for notifications. See you all on another video. Goodbye!